Welcome to P English Literature, a YouTube channel that conveys Amazon, Goodreads, blog, and video book reviews coupled with interviews with authors. It's a perfect channel for book lovers, authors, and writers generally. P English Literature, the exact channel for you and me. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at P English Literature. Today is another episode of another video book review, and I'm talking about Cassie Bell's 4 Keys to Success. Okay, before I move into Cassie Bell's 4 Keys to Success, I want to announce that I recently published my book, Whose Fault, Kismet or Impediment, a poetry anthology that seeks to demystify the sort of relationship that exists between human fate and obstacles. I have my forward from Shana Barker, who is an American writer, author, and filmmaker. I also have praises from Cyrus Webb, who is the top 200 Amazon reviewer and media personality. I also have my praise from, John Valeri, who is a reviewer and the host of Central Booking Platform. I also have praises from the Google expert, who is the author of Transparent Moments. So I want to urge you, if you're watching this video and you would like to read my book, because it was actually recently published. It was published 2 days ago. Whose Fault, Kismet or Impediment? It's a poetry anthology that seeks to reveal and demystify the sort of relationship that exists between human fate and obstacles. We as humans, we've always experienced obstacle in one area of our life, and the discretion of it to navigate through it is something we can find very difficult. It is actually a sort of an emotional collection of poetry, and I wouldn't really love to want to talk more about it. Perhaps I have to make a separate video for that. Thank you so much for wanting to check out Whose Fault, Kismet or Impediment. You might also like to check out the second book, Fate in the Dungeon of Doom and Ecstasy of the Dead. Thank you very much. Let's dive now into Cassie Bell's book, 4 Keys to Success. I was really intrigued when I first come across Cassie Bell's book. When I actually saw it, I was like, oh, it's a short read of 46 pages, and I was like, oh, probably it's gonna be all those kind of books about self-help. Let me just read it and leave a review on it on Amazon. But when I started reading it, I was like, wow, this book is really impressive. Honestly, I was so shocked that the book can have the sort of information that is contained in it, because I wasn't really expecting it, to be sincere. I wasn't really expecting the book to have that sort of information. So, Cassie Bell's 4 Keys to Success really explain a lot of things about what we ought to know, because I found the book speaking to me in volume. I found the book, letting me to know much about the things, and most of the things that were written in it really resonate with my life. I left a review of the book on Amazon. You might want to check it out. I left the link in the description part of this video. Peradventure you'd like to check the book on Amazon too. And I'll be reading some portion of the book to you. Even though this review is a short recommendation, a book review, I'm not talking about everything in entirety, and I'm just gonna say some few things about it and leave you into wanting to get out. 4 Keys to Success by Cassie Bell is actually a wonderful book. I love some of the parts, or some of the things that were really expound in the book, which also have to do with issue about karma. What goes around come around. The universe gives to us what we give to it, and every action of our life on earth would surely have a way out eventually. The book also delved into the importance of self-education that I actually find very intriguing. The book made me know that, if you want to really succeed in life, or if you want to be successful, then 80% of what we do should, calculate it to the best, while 20% should come from other people. 80% of what we are doing should come from us. You shouldn't be, expecting things from other people. Let 80% of whatsoever you're going to indulge yourself in be most of your wanting. And I actually find this part very, very intriguing. There's some part, or there's some concept that was also expounded on the notion that I've actually nurtured some times ago about the importance of college education. Well, I'm gonna read a part about that to you from my laptop here. And the book also expounds on the importance of finding one identity, which I find very interesting. There's a quote written in the book that says, if you feel like whatsoever you touch, always feel it's probably because you are touching the wrong thing. You're not touching the right thing. If you feel that wherever you go, you always feel it, it's probably because you're not going to the right places or you are in the wrong places. And I find this thing actually very codgy. It's taunt. It is very cocky. And I was like, wow, that's actually truth. It's more like diving into us, finding identity as human being, finding what really belongs to us, finding our way of life. And as a part, there's one of the quotes there that speaks about, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you do things, the way you write is specifically for you. It is created specifically for you. Don't try to be someone else or just be yourself. And I was like, wow, this is actually very funny. Some of the book also resonate with the importance of silence when it comes to plan acquisition, when it comes to plan. There's some people that would, or let me put it for the way it was written in the book, that there are some times that some people would want to do something and they do tell their plan to the wrong people. These are people that does not even have an idea of what the plan is ultimately going to become. And those people would give you some sort of advice and demotivate you, and you come up eventually not achieving the same plan with which you've spoken or you've shared with someone else. So the book delves on the importance of silence, importance of keeping one's plan to oneself, and showing the plan, which is actually showing the result. So there are a lot of things encapsulated in this book which I think that every human being will find very interesting. It's a short read, but it is powerfully quoted with a lot of stuff. Yeah, that reminds me. One of the part I actually find very interesting about the book is the notion it addressed towards college education, and this made me remember one of Elon Musk's speech, which I'm gonna share here. That's it.
There's no need even to have a college degree at all, or even high school. If somebody graduated from a great university, that may be an indication that they will be capable of great things, but it's not necessarily the case. If you look at, say, people like Bill Gates, Larry Ellison, Steve Jobs, these guys didn't graduate from college.
How did you get the expertise to be the chief technology officer of a rocket ship company?
I do have a physics background. That's helpful as a foundation. And then I read a lot of books and talked to a lot of smart people.
You're self-taught?
Yeah. Well, self-taught, yes, meaning I don't have an aerospace degree.
So how did you go about acquiring the knowledge?
Well, like I said, I read a lot of books, talked to a lot of people, and have a great team. First of all, you don't need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free. You can learn anything you want for free. It is not a question of learning. But there is a requirement of evidence of exceptional ability. Like, you just can't, if you're trying to do something exceptional, you must have evidence of exceptional ability. I don't consider going to college evidence of exceptional ability.
Also crowned out, I'm gonna be reading to you one of the page 9 of the book, just short. I don't want to talk about this book in entirety. This is a spoiler-free review, so I'm talking about this book, 4 Keys to Success, so you can go out there and probably want to get a copy for yourself. I left the link in the description part of this video if you would like to get a copy for yourself. So I'll be reading to you some parts that I actually find very interesting here, which is on the page 9. I'm gonna start right away. School and college are sources of information. Information is the key that unlocks the door. Education is unlocking the door. All school and college do is give you information needed for success. But the library does it too. Furthermore, school's information is mostly false and or unnecessary. You cannot unlock a door with a false key or an unnecessary key. College is expensive and can only promise you they will give information for a piece that you can get for free from other sources such as the library, YouTube, and people with experience who give information for free. There is nothing else they can provide. Even with a degree, they can't even promise a job interview. Reading is your only good source of information because the library updates its material monthly, sometimes daily. The school system updates the information every 145 years. Not actually sure if when they do. So experience is your only source of education. If you do not do, you are not being educated, only informed. So a lot of things, let me just stop there for a while, so I won't let me just talk there for a while. A lot of things encapsulated in this book. I can't just describe it enough. I can't talk about it to the very end. There's no way I would like to explain it to the entirety. I'm just gonna leave you in the verge of wanting to get a copy for yourself on Amazon. Cassie Bell's book is really amazing. It's really wonderful, and it's a wow. I was actually shocked because of the page number. It's 46 pages, but the information are very powerful. So if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed to it, or you watched to this point and you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do so by clicking on the red button over there. Thank you so much for watching my video book review of Cassie Bell's 4 Keys to Success. See you in my next video.